Okay, I am playing Sonic Chaos Quest. This is another new one. I'm in like max chill mode here. So one of the things I like to do is just test games out. Um, I know a lot of people do long plays. Oh man, I don't know who these people are. Who's Metal? Oh, Metal Sonic probably. You got Mighty. Mighty's that cat thing. I'll try Metal Sonic. I've been playing a lot of Sonic lately, so... Ooh. Oh, yep. It's like... I don't think it's a robotic-sized Sonic. It's basically just a... So, Robotnik can create his... I'm gonna see what's up there. Robotnik can create his own robots. Can you jump on this? And he doesn't need animals to necessarily roboticize. But you know, you have to wonder, like, if he creates a robot that's shaped anthropomorphically like an animal, and it, you know, can walk and stuff, would it turn into an animal if he de-roboticized it, which he would never do, but just something I've always kind of wondered when I play these games. Like the cartoon, the biggest risk was, it was unique for a cartoon because the characters wouldn't necessarily die, they would get roboticized, and I remember as a kid I was like, oh, that's awful, that would be so terrible. As an adult, it's more like, it wouldn't be so bad. I mean, you're like immortal, and sure, you're doing work for a bad guy, but he probably like does all your maintenance, and you don't have to worry about food, and you probably get like a pension, and maybe not as a robot, but I remember as a kid, like, oh no, you're gonna get roboticized. That's awful. How terrible. And I think that one character in the 90s Sonic animated series, Bunny, was like partially roboticized, which is a whole other concept. It's like they roboticized her legs and one of her arms, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's awful. You have shields? He's a robot. This game's actually pretty fun. It's kind of smooth. The graphics are really, really basic. Shoot. They're really, really basic. Almost like... I want to see what's up there now. Can he like find out? No. Ah! Something about Sonic. All these, I think this is a ROM hack. People always develop these really... I'll try one more time. I really want to see what's up there. So one of my friends on social media, Rockin' Cat Reviews, I lied. I'm gonna try again. He does like long plays, and I'm honored that he still talks to me because I have like ADHD. Seriously, I'm diagnosed. Forget it. I'm diagnosed with that medically. So when I test out games, I like to just kind of try different things and. You know, oh hey, this is cool. Well, he does like the long plays, and he actually schedules it and sets up time. It's pretty impressive. This channel's pretty cool. He's got an Instagram too, so he's helped me out on there, so I really appreciate that. But anyway, this is like your standard format. You know, you've got the zones and the certain areas. I'm actually like Sonic. I've always liked the two-dimensional side-scrolling games. I haven't actually, believe it or not, tried the 3D Sonic games yet, and I've heard kind of mixed reviews that people don't really like them because it's what do you call it? It's not really that creative. I mean, these aren't really that creative either, but when you play too many of these games, they start to all run together. Which is why I like the ROM hacks, because they actually are just a new flavor on kind of the same thing. But one of the things about Sonic is when you get to some of the latter levels, if you have the patience, they get ridiculously hard. So sometimes people use save states if they're doing like an emulator. If you're playing on your console, you know, you've got to just practice a lot. And a lot of times I don't really have that much time, so what I do is I just kind of play the first few levels, and then if I really like it, I'll pick up later. So there's been a couple ROM hacks that are downright evil. Virtual Sonic was a nuisance. That it was a well put together game, but you have to collect Chaos Emeralds or you just go through level forever. I didn't like Sonic Choo 2 Island. The boss was not nice. He, it was a like fire face or whatever, and it essentially ate all your rings, and no matter how many rings you got, your balance was 0, and it would kill you on one hit. And so I went in there with like a ton of lives, and I was wondering if the game was glitching or if it was actually like trying to be just evil. I got a ton of lives in a special stage, and the lives weren't there when I got to the final boss, so I died a lot quicker than I thought. That wasn't one of my favorite ROM hacks, but I love playing these ROM hacks. Like, it keeps the you want to keep the medium alive. You know, you don't want it to go extinct. I don't think it'll ever die, and people say, oh, you know, retro games are kind of dying out, but I don't think it'll ever go away. The audience may be lower, but that's fine. I mean, I do this for fun. But when you... Oh, that was pretty sad. I believe I died there. You know, it is nice to get views, especially on YouTube. I'm not going to lose sleep over this. You know, people will watch it if they want it. And if they don't, I'll still put them up, and then I do other news articles just to kind of get some interaction with people. That to me isn't as fun to put together, but it's cathartic because if I think of something, I can go, okay, well, I talked about it. Because you don't want to, you know, all those times when you just think of stuff and you essentially just, you don't put it down on paper. It's like a writer, you know, they put down their notes on a napkin when they're at the restaurant or something, or an artist. Same kind of thing, you know, if I have an idea, it really doesn't make sense. It's a shame to forget that idea, so typically what I do is I'll write my notes down, and then I'll do it later. So I have like a billion ideas, but because of the editing, I typically don't do it that often, or it takes me a while to do it. So I'm gonna try Mighty. Guys, I'll be up in a minute! Oh, this is cool. So you have like the same... I thought it was the cat. Oh, okay, so I can't do the... That's pretty cool. Alright, so this is different. I can't... Oh, I like this, actually. I wonder if I can do that up. So Mighty is... They're all like, you know... What do you call them? Mammals, and... I don't know if he's... So, Knuckles is an echidna. Sonic is a hedgehog. I'm not sure what Mighty is. I've never seen this character. So he doesn't actually do the traditional... Can I kill him? Okay. So he doesn't do the traditional jet roll. He can roll, but it's like Sonic 1, where, you know, you have to kind of use gravity to go into it. And then he can do fire shots, like he can fire his might be a little easier to play Robotnik with this one. I lost my concentration and lost with Metal Sonic. My house is Alexa's everywhere, so I can't escape when I have like family over or I have like holidays and stuff. I can't escape. Everybody knows that I'll answer because the stuff's all over the place. It's just funny. Alright. Pretty satisfying level. I kind of wish I'd beaten that boss so I don't have to play this all over again. But anyway, but yeah, so I want to do some more Sonic stuff. Got a animation idea I'm working on. I really liked, so I played a Sonic 3 ROM hack. It was Sonic 3 and Sally. I don't know why I even run with the... I meant to roll. It's like, what's the point of even running in these games without using the spin ball, right? Oh, there we go. Cool. It's actually pretty good. So, I played Sonic 3 and Sally, and Sally had a gun that she would fire sidearm. And it was really cool. It was a really neat concept, but because Sally wouldn't spin roll, it was super hard to get through some of the stage elements, so I ended up dying. Or I ended up beating it, but I had really low life count, so... and then I really despised the second level of Sonic 3, the aquatic zone or whatever it is. So I didn't try that with her, but people are really creative, and there's a ton of these different games that I want to try. And they're creative, and I think a lot of these homebrews or ROM hacks are oh wow, I got here a lot faster. It's that stupid ball again. Yeah, oh, he's a lot easier to use. I'm gonna try to get a ring. That's the thing, you just have to have one ring. No! No! How many hits does this guy need? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna die again, I hope. I need to get some rings. I need to get some rings. No. Alright, sweet. Give me some of them rings. You never want to go into a boss without rings in Sonic. It's like suicide. Even if it's the easiest boss ever. Okay. I feel like people tend to make ROM hacks harder. Which is, I get that. I absolutely get that. But it's like, I just want to have the satisfaction of just destroying a level for once in Sonic. It's so hard. Ah! No! Oh my gosh, man, these ROM hacks! Come on, I gotta beat this. Okay, so I walked into this game cold, just so everybody knows. Like, you probably realize that, just based on how I usually play. But, even then, I don't want to let everybody down and just, like, die here. Oh no, I lost it again. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna try Sonic. Let me give it one more shot here. Paradise Coast. tear through this. I'm getting impatient, so I'm gonna like tear through this. I'm not even gonna try to... I think this is the Sonic 3 animation, but it's like kind of a... The background graphics are like worse than the first Sonic, so maybe they are kind of like the first Sonic game. Ah. So... Yeah, Rockin' Cat reviews told me today that that YouTube flagged one of his videos because the Bionic Commando, because it had music on a level 11 that had to do with it was copyrighted, but they shouldn't do that, and people feel free to comment if you disagree, but they really shouldn't do that because if you're... Oh, sweet. Okay. They shouldn't do that because you're playing a video game, so even if it is copyrighted, it's not like you're just using the music for like your background music while you're doing a vlog or something. So I don't think the community guidelines ding people for that, so he's putting in a copyright dispute, and you know, when you're a little guy on YouTube, they tend to ignore or like take forever, and a lot of times it's bots. But hopefully they get back to him, and you know, we were both talking like maybe just take the music out, but at the same time everyone is trying to get to monetize status, you know, for newer channels. So the strike was basically like, oh, you don't get any, you know, your video's demonetized. It's like, well, okay, well, we're not getting paid for it anyway. But, yeah, it's just interesting. You gotta take care of yourself on YouTube. YouTube is great, but it's scary when they flag your stuff because it takes them so long to respond. If they respond at all, and, you know, you don't want to get... Well, I think it's like 3 strikes and you can get deplatformed or whatever, but his stuff should not be getting strikes. Like, all he does is record games, which is a bunch of people do. Like, I don't think AVGN's ever gotten flagged for that stuff. Maybe they have, but I'm glad they haven't done that to mine. I'm hoping they don't. And if they do, I'm just going to submit a request to have them review it. But the thing about ROM hacks is the music is unique typically, so they're not even good. Oh gosh, that's like the second time I've done that. The music's unique, so you're not gonna get copyright strikes typically unless somebody's like, oh, this is copyrighted. And sometimes you get people that claim music is copyrighted for their own channel, which they're not supposed to do, you know, if they haven't created it, and it's game music. So there's a lot of different things going on. I mean, if it's a company and they develop the game music, yeah, they should copyright it, but there's a lot of different nuances. So it'd be kind of cool if people commented and said if they've had that experience. Alright, I'm already here. Alright, Robotnik. Dead. Dude. Ah, every time. Ah! How many hits does this guy have? Fine, I'll just keep getting hit. I'll just make sure my ring doesn't disappear. Dude, that was ridiculous. This is Mr. Robotnik. Let me start over twice. Border Fort Zone. No, it's just like Sonic 1, you got the... Oh, it's like a Christian fort. That's kind of cool. Alright. They straight up, like, took the level design from the first game and then, there we go. Do I wait for something? Come on here. Oh, I could have sat there for like a year. It's so satisfying about like being able to. So the background looks like Super Mario almost, like the graphics. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Alexa, stop. Honey, I'm recording. Okay, but I'm recording. Okay, just give me a few minutes. Man, it's so hard to record. There we go. Ah! That was a dumb death. Ugh. Crap. Alright, I gotta get one ring. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. I'm not gonna get extra. It's so hard to get extra lives in this game. Are you serious? I'm rolling. Starting to get frustrated. Alright, there we go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Awesome. Ah. There we go. Wings. Alright. What's up here? Anything? Nothing. Let me try that. It's like too empty. Oh no, okay. Gotta avoid becoming like Mike Matai live. Like all the blue streaking. his channel, he's basically he basically, you can tell he wrote like the AVGN stuff because he actually James Rolfe is like acting to be Mike Matai. James is actually really mild-mannered, but then Mike is all like, angry. And here we go. Oh, I hate this level. I guess I could have gone down there. Oh! It didn't kill me, that's cool. Kind of unfortunate. There were several different character choices, and I ended up being Sonic again, which is kind of boring, but he's actually all around like pretty easy to use. And then when I played as Robot Sonic, I wasn't familiar with the boss enough, and so I ended up dying. Oh, teeth. Ah! I thought it was going to retract. The funny thing is this game, this franchise, it fosters like impatience. So when you have technical areas, you're just like, I just want to go as fast as possible. No! Some rings. No! Oh, seriously? I thought... Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. That was actually a pretty fun one. But I'm gonna give it a rest now since I died. All three characters. I got farther with Sonic, but try it out yourself. It's a Sonic Chaos Quest. It's a ROM hack. A lot of fun. And anyway, take care and have a good one.